Chapter 6, The Night Math Adventure. The red roof country home was silent under the silver glow of the moon. Only the soft ticking of a clock and the occasional rustle of leaves broke the calm. Polkadot and Stripes crept along the floorboards, tiny paws making almost no sound. Their polka-dot and striped clothes glimmered faintly in the moonlight. "Squeak! Everything is ready!" Polkadot whispered. She nudged her pink and white striped notebook forward, full of notes and clever tricks. Stripes checked their tools. Mini rulers, measuring tapes, magnifying glasses, and even tiny chalk for leaving clues. "Tonight," Stripes said, "we stop Math Grosbeak, Math Hawk, and Math Raven, and we rescue Rainiers' math." Sneaking through the red roof country home. Anna led the way, still in her pink and purple bathrobe, tiptoeing silently with the deer quadruplets behind her. Anya followed closely, yawning, but alert. Polkadot and Stripes rode on Maple's back to stay fast and mobile. Every creak of the floor was counted, every shadow analyzed. They reached the study where Math Hawk and Math Raven had stashed Rainier's math papers. And there, Math Grosbeak was hovering, inspecting the rulers upside down. Polkadot whispered, "Time for cleverness." Using measurements to trick Math Grosbeak. Stripes pulled out a tiny measuring tape and drew invisible lines on the floor. Polkadot arranged a row of white stones, flower petals, and clover leaves, counting carefully by threes, just like the fairies did. Math Grosbeak blinked. "Wait, if a leaf is 3 stones, then does that mean..." Before he could finish, Polkadot tossed a scrap of paper. He had an absurdly wrong solution written on it. Math Hawk swooped down to grab it. Math Raven cawed. "Oh, perfect math." But the paper was a trap. As they pecked and swooped, tiny sticky threads, borrowed from the fairy garden, wrapped around their wings, gently holding them in place. Polkadot squeaked triumphantly. "Step 1, distraction complete." Solving the mystery puzzle. While the birds were distracted, Stripes and Polkadot gathered Rainier's math and laid it on the floor. "Here's the puzzle," Polkadot whispered to Anya and the quadruplets. "We need to finish this by sunrise so school can start again." Each deer worked carefully, counting with the mice's guidance. "Squeak, 7 plus 5, Polkadot prompted. 12, Anya replied. 3 plus 4, Stripes asked. 7, the quadruplets chorused. Together, with careful checking, they corrected all the stolen math before the first light of dawn. The birds escape. Math Hawk, Math Raven, and Math Grosbeak flapped furiously, realizing their tricks had failed. Polkadot and Stripes laughed softly. "Squeak, lesson learned. Clever mice always win." The birds finally flew off, still confused, leaving the math intact. Celebration in pajamas. With the danger gone, the mice and deer all returned to the living room. Even in their pajamas, the mice were ready for nighttime fun. Stripes wrote in her notepad. Next adventure ideas. 1. Map the fairy garden by moonlight. 2. Check for sneaky math thieves in the trees. 3. Invent a new mouse gadget. Polkadot nodded. "All good, but first, breakfast." The deer quadruplets giggled and Anya yawned. Anna whispered, "Thank you, Polkadot and Stripes." Polkadot twirled a whisker. "Squeak, always ready." Stripes smiled. "And always in pajamas, apparently." The heroes of the night. Polkadot and Stripes curled up under Maple's pillow, exhausted but proud. The red roof country home was quiet again. Rainier's math was safe. The birds were tricked. The fairies' counting methods were honored. And somewhere deep in the trees, a trio of confused birds plotted. But for now, the mice had won. "Squeak! Adventure complete," Polkadot whispered. "And next mystery is just around the corner," Stripes added with a grin.